obviously one of the bars in the league that show you where you're at. What did you learn tonight from playing them, especially with your half-court offense?
I mean, I think they just played better than us tonight. It's one of those things where, like, they executed very well. They made their shots for the most part throughout the game. We had some stretches where we played well, but then we also had way too many stretches where we didn't execute well. They obviously are a talented team, both on offense and on defense, but yeah, I think it just wasn't our night. I think we can play them way better than we did tonight, but they are really tough to play, so you got to be on your A game if you want to beat them.
Like early on, you were making a conscious effort to attack. Porzingis had some success there. How much of a challenge does he present when he can space it almost like the half court? It seems like what does that on the offense?
I mean, it gives them a lot of flexibility. I think that's the toughest part. You can't really hone in on one part of their offense, or even when they play two-man game with him, like the ability for almost everybody that's coming off that screen to just go one-on-one, and so you got to respect that, and then you got to respect the fact that he can pop and roll. So there's no real time to get used to one coverage. You got to be able to play like 2-3 coverages at the same time and react to what they're doing in the moment. So that's obviously not easy, but we'll get used to it. We'll get better at it. We've seen them once now. Like, that was the first time we played them with KP on the court. So yeah, we'll get better at it.
Did you have any view when, I guess, Missoula called the coaches challenge down late before some guys on your bench were too happy about it? Darko seems one of them. What was your view on that?
I don't care. I think, yeah, it's unnecessary. I wouldn't do it, but I don't care. Like, yeah.
We spoke before the game. Obviously, Boston, a superb team. What got away from there, especially in that third quarter?
You know, I thought that we were one step slow from the start of the game. We did not have pop that we usually have. And for us, playing with a lot of energy, covering distances, being like in our shifts, using our length, that's a big deal, the way we play. But tonight we were one step late, you know. Obviously, they shoot the ball really well. So I thought that we were kind of like hugging our man a little bit too much, and that opened up a paint a lot. So definitely something for us to watch on film and to address.
White and Holiday pressure the ball so much. You talk about pace and getting into the half court quickly. How much does that hamper the ability to do so?
For sure, that's part of it. But we gotta be able, first of all, to get stops, and when we're getting stops and rebounding and getting deflections, still that's a different way of running our offense. We scored only 12 points in a transition, and we always in a fast break we're flattering with 25, 26 points in transition. So that was a big deal tonight, and definitely slowed us down into entering in our offense and executing half court.
When it comes to like Precious Achiuwa coming back from injury, how much like expectations did you have on him tonight? You know, is the leash long? You gotta give him some run, or?
Now, for him, the most important thing is just to play. You know, he missed some time during training camp. He missed some time start of the season. He just needs to find the rhythm, you know, and he missed some time now, so we need him to get back in the rhythm, feeling his teammates. And there is only one way to do that, is to play through game and being on the court and figuring out things.
Anything about Scotty's like shot mix that's off the last couple of games? I mean, he's 4-15 tonight, 4-15 the other night. Is there anything?
Love his shots. He's taking open shots. I wish he took more. I think he had a couple of more wide open shots that he was supposed to take. He needs to take them, and he'll make them.
I'm sure the game was a bit frustrating at this point, but when Missoula took that timeout and the coach's challenge late, it looked like you were kind of maybe looking down his way. Was there anything? Did you exchange any words? Was there anything going on there?
No comment.
How do you bounce back for Washington?
Go back home, We have one day, we have a blackout day tomorrow. It's going to be great for us to fill up the cup. I told guys they need to spend time with families. We were being on the road for 11 days. It's physically, but it's also mental. And we got to understand that Washington is going to come ready to play and compete. And we got to bounce back from this. So that's the beauty of NBA. You always get the next night, the next game opportunity to go and play. And it's going to be a great challenge for us. We can't wait for that game.